Alright, the summer anime season is almost here, and if you don't know what's going on, so basically, I'm not gonna read the description, I'm not gonna look at the tags, I'm not gonna look at the animation studio, I'm just gonna watch the raw trailer, no subtitles. Based off that and the cover, I'm gonna try to guess what the anime is gonna be about. But we're also ranking what you need to be watching. Now, we have 4 different tiers for this. First, we'll be there day 1. Basically, it's just a must watch. We gotta give it a chance. You know, basically something that might pleasantly surprise you. It might be better than what you expect. Then we have maybe, you know, something that's more niche, you know, for the niche people, you know, certain type of genre. It's not for everybody, or it's looking kind of ass. And lastly, skip. Now let's get into it. The strongest magician in the Demon Lord's army was a human. Seems like a straight up fantasy. Maybe he's stronger than the average human when it comes to magic. Maybe he has a higher affinity. Let's go ahead and see the trailer. Let's just go ahead and put that in skip. I think aside from the CGI, it seemed pretty generic. It seemed like he was trying to unify the 2 different races, you know, the humans and the demons, something like that, or he's just helping different countries. Yeah, I don't see anything really interesting here, so again, skip. Suicide Squad Isekai. It's kind of hard not to know about this anime. I mean, obviously it's DC. It's being animated by Wistoria, so it seems like it's gonna be in good hands. I think I only seen the first trailer when it was like first announced and everybody was going crazy. You know, it seems like it's just gonna be a bunch of like goofy, wacky shit, just a bunch of shenanigans. So obviously we'll be there day 1. My wife has no emotion. Obviously romance, but it does seem like his wife is a robot or an android. So he either created her or there's robots in this world. And probably at some point she'll start to understand human emotions. Let's see the trailer. Okay, so there are other robots. It does seem like his wife is an older model. It does seem like there's a newer ones that, you know, have actual emotions, but maybe he got like a deal on her. Maybe he got it for free. Maybe it was like a hand-me-down, or maybe for some reason he just wanted her. Yeah, pretty simple. It just seemed like a love story between a human and a robot with some comedic stuff here and there. You know, I'm just gonna add another tier. This is just a simple, calm watch. The Ossan Newbie Adventurer. Could be a fantasy or isekai. Seems like just an old man whipping ass and going on an adventurer. Why did this party train him and make him invincible? Was that their intention? Let's see the trailer and find out. What the fuck? I'll drink. Wait. What? Yo, yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay, it seemed like as a kid he wanted to be a hero, he wanted to be an adventurer, but he just has no skills or skill set, or maybe he's deemed weak. And then one day, for whatever reason, he's fighting this monster, and then he's like on the verge of death, and maybe the party saves him, and maybe he had like hidden potential, maybe his powers were sealed away, something like that. I don't know if it was the music, but I did kind of get like an old school vibe. So I'm gonna say give it a chance. It does seem like it has some type of potential. Alya sometimes hides her feelings in Russian. Obviously romance, but it seems like it's gonna be an annoying romance. You know, when she gets embarrassed, she's just gonna start speaking Russian. Yeah, let's just see the trailer. Hopefully I'm wrong. Yeah, pretty much what I said. It seems like it's gonna be pretty fucking annoying. It's just gonna have annoying moments. You know, you got your male MC getting punched for no reason. Possibly might be another love interest. I will say it did seem like the male MC was speaking Russian, so maybe he's learning Russian on the side, or maybe he already knew some. Maybe she's teaching him. And if there is somehow a confession, of course he's gonna confess in Russian. So it doesn't look terrible, but I'm gonna have to put this in maybe. Fate of the Majority. Supernatural, psychological, and mystery. Just off the cover, I'm very cautious. Let's just go ahead and watch the trailer. Yeah, it seems like it's a death game, battle royale type of situation going on. It didn't look terrible, but you know, most of the time, you know, I feel like I can't think of one anime that's, you know, similar like this, where I'm like, you know what, that was actually good. There's only actually one, and that's Tomodachi Game. That wasn't too bad, but I will say, even though it doesn't seem like it's gonna be the best thing ever, it seems like it's gonna be a fun bad watch. So I'm gonna put this in maybe. Oshi no Ko Season 2. Obviously, if you watch the first season, we'll be there day 1. Days with My Stepsister. You know, maybe the parents just die. You know, maybe, you know, one of them is dying. Yeah, let's just watch the trailer. All right, so nobody's dying. Seems like it is gonna be romance, but they just remarried. The parents just remarried, so there's no sibling bond, there's no familial bond. They didn't grow up with each other. It's not as degenerate as the title would lead you to believe. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie, it does seem a lot more serious and mature than what I expected. So it does seem like, you know, it has potential to go in a good direction. So I'm gonna say give it a chance. You know, hopefully I'm not wrong. Twilight Out of Focus. Low key, I'm kind of getting boys love vibes, or it could just be, maybe two childhood friends following their dreams, maybe something to do with space. Let's see the trailer and find out. Yeah, this that gay shit right here. This is the good shit right here. It seems like they're part of a film club, and it seemed like they knew each other maybe in middle school. Maybe they had feelings back then, or maybe maybe it was like one-sided back then, or maybe they just could never confess, or maybe, you know, things got awkward. You know, it seems like a pretty simple romance. So I am gonna have to put it in maybe, because this isn't for everybody, but I'll watch the first episode. I parry everything. So I'm guessing his only skill is parry, and you know, he's gonna use that to his advantage. You know, somehow he's just gonna be really strong. Let's watch the trailer. All right, yeah, pretty much what I said. It seemed like he was told that he probably wouldn't make it as an adventurer, or he might die at some point. It seemed like he saved somebody. I don't know if they're like important, and maybe he's like transporting them, you know, he's like protecting them. I will say, even though it does seem pretty generic, for some reason I feel like this is gonna be a dark horse. So I'm gonna say give it a chance. The Café, Terrace and His Goddesses season 2. Hey, I don't know about y'all, but I'm gonna be there day one. Honestly, the first season was a lot better than what I expected. Sure, it does have its fan service, no, it has its ecchi moments, so no, not a lot of people will like that, or probably didn't like that, but thankfully they're all in college and the male MC isn't a baby back bitch. And surprisingly, I feel like this is handled well. I feel like there's really no bad characters. Sure, they have their annoying moments, but excited to watch more. Pseudo Harem. So one of them is pretending to have a harem, or really confusing. You know what, let's just go ahead and watch the trailer. I'm very curious to see where it's gonna go. All right, so she has multiple personalities, either that or she's an actress. She just does it to tease him or to just get better at acting. This is looking to be very interesting, and I'm not gonna lie, it seems pretty unique. I'm gonna say we'll be there day one. It's pretty creative. Plus size elf. Hey man, let's just go ahead and watch the trailer. Go back. Go by frame. So what I'm getting, you know, did her ass get too fat, just rip through the jeans or the pants? Hey man, we will be there day one. Senpai is an Otokonoko. Seems like another romance. I don't know what the fuck Otokonoko, whatever. I don't know what that is.
2 seconds left. Otokonoko. Nanda.
Ah. That's what that means. Okay, very interesting. You know, I don't know if they feel like they're actually a girl, you know, they feel like that's what they always been. I don't know if they actually, you know, want to go through that transition. And it seems like they're struggling to accept who they really are. And, you know, they're afraid to come out to their mother. It seems like it's gonna be a beautiful story. But I'm gonna say give it a chance. Failure frame, I became the strongest and annihilated everything with low level spells. Okay, not terrible. The whole class was isekai, and for whatever reason they sacrificed the MC. Maybe they voted on him because he was the weakest, and I can't tell if he's trying to get revenge on his classmates or the person that, you know, wanted the sacrifice, or since he survived he said fuck it, I'm just gonna do my own thing. I'm gonna put this in maybe 2.5 Dimensional Seduction. You know, just some horny shit. Maybe the MC is more into 2D girls than actual females. Let's see the trailer. Okay, so basically it's just My Dress Up Darling, but just maybe a little bit more ecchi. And the male MC isn't a total idiot, he isn't oblivious. And it seems like the male MC is good at taking photos, or he's a photographer. It also seems like the cosplay aspect is a little more competitive. So I'm gonna say give it a chance. Seems like it's gonna be a fun watch. Dungeon people. Maybe these two characters explore dungeons. It seems mostly like a comedy, so you're just gonna be seeing them explore these dungeons, meeting different people, just goofy shenanigans. Let's see the trailer. Alright, pretty much what I said, but it also seems like it's part of their job to explore these dungeons. You know, pretty simple. It's gonna be a nice, wholesome, and cute watch. So I'm gonna put this in watch. And nobody's way up to an exploration hero. This looks like some bullshit. Let's just go ahead and watch the trailer. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, I was zoned out for most of the trailer, but what I got from it was dungeons appearing in modern Japan, little girls, and bug spray. Yeah, this is an easy skip. The Elusive Samurai. It seems pretty straightforward. Maybe the MC doesn't want to do his training, maybe he's somewhat lazy, and maybe he's next in line to be the emperor, the shogun. Let's see the trailer. Okay, the trailer didn't really show what it's gonna be about. It does seem like there's some type of training going on, maybe to train the next generation, to protect the country. It does seem like there's a war gonna break out. It does seem like it's gonna have a little bit of comedic stuff here and there. This does seem like it's gonna be good, so I'm gonna put it in watch. SHOSHIMIN, How to Become Ordinary. Okay, this cover doesn't tell me shit at all, but from the title, maybe one of them is very introverted and now they're just trying to live a normal life. So let's just go ahead and watch the trailer. Okay, first, this looks very cinematic. It looks like a movie, but this seems like some type of mystery. It seems like people are disappearing. You know, maybe it could be some alien shit, or it could just be supernatural. So I guess she has like some type of psychic ability, some type of like connection to like supernatural things. Honestly, not what I was expecting at all, but this seems like it's gonna be good. I feel like this is gonna be a dark horse. I'm gonna put this in We'll Be There Day 1. Wistoria, Wand and Sword. This cover doesn't show shit except that it's a fantasy. Let's just watch a trailer. Alright, so this is just basically Harry Potter. It does kind of remind me of the anime that aired last year. I think it was called Seven Spellblades, something like that. But this seems a lot more promising. I like the art style and animation. Some of the characters look cool. This seemed mostly like the MC just getting stronger. Maybe going on an adventure. Yeah, this looks interesting. I'm gonna put this in watch. Fairy Tale 100 Years. Yeah, we won't be there day 1. Tower of God Season 2. Fuck Rachel. Honestly, I don't know what to expect from this season, so let's just go ahead and watch the trailer. Alright, so basically after getting played, it seems like the MC got stronger. He's Timothy now, and now his main goal, aside from climbing the tower, he's probably trying to find Rachel, you know, to get some answers, to find out why she did what she did. Yeah, that's what it mostly seems like with some new characters. Honestly, I feel like it's 50-50. You're either gonna continue it or not. My dear friend Nokotan. I seen something about this, something about like Attack on Titan. I don't know if it's like the same studio. I haven't seen the trailer, so let's just watch whatever goofy shit is gonna happen. Alright, let's just put that in day 1. You know, just a deer turning into a girl and going to school. You know, you can never go wrong with an all-girl cast comedy. Cheer for you. Well, from the banner, I can see that it's a cheerleading anime. Low key though, I'm kind of tapped in. Let's watch a trailer. Alright, yeah, just cheerleading. We do see that they are competing. I don't know how cheerleading competitions work, but you know, they're probably just trying to, you know, win first place. Yeah, pretty simple. But I will say, even though, you know, cheerleading, you see cheerleading, you're like, cheerleading almost is for me. Look, if you look at Sound Euphonium, so good, really good. If you watch Sound Euphonium, you know how good it is. But I feel like this has potential to have a good rating, so I'm gonna put this in and give it a chance. VTuber legend, how I went viral after forgetting to turn off my stream. I mean, the title is pretty self-explanatory. You know, slice of life, comedy, shenanigans. Let's watch the trailer. Okay, I'm not sure if it's trying to make fun of VTubers or, you know, just embracing them. And I guess since she went viral, she's meeting all these other VTubers and artists, but it didn't really seem like much was really going on. It just seems just like a bunch of randomness. But I'm gonna put this in maybe. MAYONAKA punch. This could go a lot of ways, but I see the camera, so maybe some type of content creation. Honestly, it could, you know, from the character designs, it could be some type of action going on. Yeah, let's watch the trailer. Alright, so it is content creation. The MC was making videos with her friends. Either she just stopped doing it with them or they started doing it without her. And now she started her own channel and she came across a vampire and there's other vampires or other supernatural creatures or whatever. And she starts her group with them and makes videos with them doing different challenges. Honestly, I didn't know what to expect, but I'm interested. So I'm gonna put this and give it a chance. It seems promising. No longer allowed in another world. You know, your standard isekai. Let's just watch a trailer. Maybe something will stand out. Alright, so what I got from this, it seems like he was trying to have a lover's suicide and for some reason he either got teleported to this world or transported, whatever. And it also seemed like he was an author and now his powers, if he even has powers, has something to do with writing. So he had like a notebook. This has piqued my interest a little bit, so I'm gonna have to put this in, give it a chance. It seems like it has some type of potential. Love is Indivisible by twins. They might like the same guy, and just because they're twins doesn't mean that they want to share that guy or him to date both of them. So maybe the guy has to try to figure out who he actually wants to be with. Let's watch the trailer. Okay, yeah, it pretty much seems like what I was saying. It looks like they're taking turns going on dates with him so he can figure out who he actually wants to be with, and that's pretty much it. It seems really simple. I'm gonna put this in maybe. It doesn't look bad, but I feel like the concept seems kind of annoying. I feel like, you know, like not a lot of people will like it. ATRI, my dear moments. It seems like the world is fucked. 7 out of 10, too much water. So maybe the water just continue to rise and at some point they're all just gonna die. It also seems like this girl is new to the group. Maybe she drifted ashore or something like that. Let's watch the trailer. Alright, I was pretty spot on. The only thing is that this girl is a robot and she was found in the ocean. So it mostly just seemed like it was about them living in this world now that it's the way that it is. And possibly this robot has a connection with the MC. You know, it's gonna be an emotional story. It's gonna have its sad and dark moments. I'm gonna put this in watch. It seems like it's gonna be good. Red Cat Ramen. You know, just some fucking cats making ramen. Let's just watch the trailer. Alright, yeah, pretty straightforward. You know, just again, cats making ramen. And a human got hired to work there. So, you know, just a bunch of cuteness and wholesomeness. But I'm gonna have to put in maybe. This is definitely not for everybody. Delico's Nursery looks very mysterious. It seems like these are vampires. So maybe this nursery is more like a school where they help young vampires fit into society, you know, learn etiquette and manners, you know, how to blend in. Let's see the trailer. Okay, so it seems like they were ordered to take care of these kids, and also there's some type of conspiracy going on. There's people scheming behind the scenes. There's a group going around murdering people. Maybe it has something to do with the kids, maybe because of their parents, or maybe because of the type of vampires they are. Yeah, this doesn't seem too bad, but I'm gonna put this in maybe. It's vampires, it's not gonna be for everybody. Makeine, too many losing heroines. Maybe it's making fun of other romances that have your standard typical love interest that always loses, or maybe they all just got rejected by the person that they like. Let's see the trailer. Okay, it does seem like the latter option of what I said. It seems like everyone is struggling with the person that they like, and maybe the two MCs are helping everybody out with their love problems, their relationships. It also seemed like the male MC liked the female MC, but she liked somebody else, but then she got rejected, and maybe throughout this process of helping people out, she's gonna fall for him. Or I could just be wrong about this whole thing, but this seems different enough, so I'm gonna put it and give it a chance. Okay, these last 5 I didn't have much of a reaction to, or they're just pretty straightforward, so let's just quickly go through them. Quality assurance in another world. Even though it's an isekai, it didn't really give off that vibe. This seemed like it was mostly just about adventuring, and that's really it. It doesn't look bad, it seems enjoyable, but I think it's playing it too safe, so I'm gonna put it in maybe. Dahlia and Bloom. It's an isekai, she overworked herself. It seemed just about her living in this fantasy world and maybe using some of her knowledge from the previous world. Definitely not for everybody, so maybe. A journey through another world, raising kids while adventuring. You know, seems cute, but skip. Bye Bye Earth. It seemed like the MC was outcasted, or she's a cursed child, and now she's helping with some type of battle or war. It seems okay, but I'm gonna put it in maybe. Why does nobody remember me in this world? The MC was transported to an alternate version of his world. There's demons now, and maybe he just never existed in this world. Looks very generic, but him not being remembered is a smidge interesting, so I'm gonna put it in maybe. And that's everything. This season's looking like an 8 out of 10. There's a good variety of things. It feels like it's gonna be a really refreshing season. Now, while you wait for the summer anime season to start rolling, you ever wonder what's Reddit's top 100 favorite anime? Well, watch this video to find out.